there, Derek Beck. Welcome into the Cedar Room, downtown North Platte. It's time for this week's sneak peek at the lunch menu and the dinner menu. I've got Rick with me. Last week was tremendous. I have heard whisperings of what you're going to make this week. I'm excited. So what are we doing?
Yeah. So our lunch offering is a turkey Applejack sandwich served with sidewinder fries. And for dinner, we're doing a steak and mushroom gnocchi pasta dish.
If you've ever had gnocchi here at the Cedar Room, this will be legit. So,
yeah.
All right, well, show us how it's done, Rick.
All right, cool. We're going to start with the lunch feature first. We're going to do the turkey Applejack. We kind of pre-prepared some of the stuff, but we got sourdough bread. We're just going to butter that, both sides.
Man, the tricks that I learn in a restaurant to butter my bread. I make such a mess.
We're gonna add, this is a 50-50 blend of peanut butter and mayonnaise.
Oh, sweet.
It sounds a little different, but you have to trust me on this. This is a great sandwich. Okay, so peanut butter, mayonnaise. We are gonna add bacon.
Oh man, Elvis can have his peanut butter and banana. This looks awesome.
Cheddar cheese. Actually, we're gonna cheddar cheese. Some shaved turkey. And we're just looking to warm this up a little bit. Turkey's very tender, so it's kind of falling apart on me, but it's going to be real nice on the sandwich. So just kind of pile on the turkey there. Some nice apple slices.
You can see that cheese melting. Oh, that's going to be awesome. Man, look at all that in there. Lots of flavor. We talk about that all the time. That's what you're going to get at the Cedar Room is flavor, and in this case, more flavor. Well, you've seen Rick make the lunch offering for this week at the Cedar Room. We're going to dig into the dinner special here in just a moment. Just a reminder, you can always see what's for dinner or lunch on the Cedar Room Facebook page. Or if you want to make a reservation, always smart, especially on the weekends, to make that reservation. Go to www.thecedarroomne.com. And Rick, it's time for dinner.
Yeah. All right. All right. Turn our pan on. Add in a little bit of oil. Let that get warmed up a little bit before we start. All right, moving pretty good. We'll add in some garlic and some sliced mushrooms. I'm just gonna toss that in a saute pan a little bit.
And mushrooms don't take a long time to saute, but boy, you can hear it start to crackle right off the bat.
Yeah. Yeah, I always like a warm pan when I start. It's kind of like, you preheat the oven before baking anything or do anything in the oven. I do the same thing with my pan. So we got started there. We're gonna add, this is just a beef stock I made up. Mostly just use a beef base and water. We render a little bit of fat in it, throw some herbs in it, garlic and stuff like that, but so our mushrooms are starting to cook down pretty good. I'm gonna add in just a little bit of fresh thyme. Mushrooms are pretty cooked, so we're gonna add in more of our beef stock. And we're just gonna cook that for a little bit. You can see how it's darkening up and getting a little thicker as we're moving it.
Oh, for sure.
That's what we're looking for.
Really starting to get the aroma of everything in there right now too.
Yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and add cream to it. Just make a real nice creamy, beefy, very umami sauce. All right, steak should be good now. This is Terrace Major. It's our cut we use for our medallion steaks.
Oh, wow.
It's very good. It's almost like a filet, but a little smaller. So making one big steak out of it is really hard.
Oh, I can imagine, yeah.
The medallions, these little ones, they're
well, and as we can see in the pot over here, this is going to be great. Oh, that's perfect.
Nice medium.
Nice medium, yeah.
We're gonna add that into our sauce with our mushrooms. A little bit of gnocchi. If you don't know what gnocchi is, it's a pasta made from potato. Mm-hmm. It's like a potato pasta.
And once you've had it, that's all you want to have?
Right, yeah.
Or at least speaking for myself.
Yeah, it's so good. And we're gonna put a little salt and pepper in here. And just wait to thicken it up. Almost like a stroganoff sauce, you know.
And the gnocchi compared to your noodles, is that a longer cook, shorter cook, about the same?
It's about the same as a regular pasta. If you overcook it, it will turn to mush.
Gotcha.
You want it to have a nice firm texture, almost like a noodle would, you know, so a little soft to the bite, but you don't want it to turn to complete mush. Mm-hmm. So.
Oh yeah.
All right, we're getting pretty good. We're pretty close on our sauce here. Oh yeah. Got nice creamy sauce. Gonna throw a little bit of ricotta in here. And we'll top it with a little bit of fresh chopped parsley.
I've been smelling this for way too long here at the Cedar Room in downtown North Platte. It's time to dig in. And again, this, Rick, was the lunch special. And remind us what all is in this goodness.
Yep, that's the turkey Applejack, and it is on sourdough bread. It has shaved turkey, bacon, cheddar cheese, apple slices, and peanut butter mayonnaise sauce.
I'm telling you, you can smell all of that. I just got a whiff of the peanut butter, and I'm excited to, and I gotta make sure I get a little bit of all this, so. That's a mouthful.
Yeah, there's a lot going on there. There's a lot to unpack. You gotta.
This is, I never thought those flavors went together. I got a big whiff of the bacon along with the peanut butter and the turkey. I got a smidge of the apple, so I'm going back for the crunch in the apple here in a second. But
Yep.
for a lunch special, man, this packs a punch. I mean, it's all in there. You're gonna leave full with
Yeah.
this.
Yeah, it's a pretty good sized sandwich. We trade it as good portions. You should never leave here hungry.
With the apple, that's heaven. I will save you a bite, Paxton. That's and of course your side one of your fries are awesome. Okay, that's lunch at the Cedar Room. Look at all that, holy buckets. So, don't look at my teeth marks. I'm just kidding. So, Rick, this is the dinner special. I gotta cleanse my palate here for a second, but again, there's a lot. This is the gnocchi. Explain this again.
Yeah, it's a steak and mushroom gnocchi. Just some garlic, mushrooms, in like a creamy beef sauce with a little bit of steak, topped with ricotta cheese and fresh parsley.
Well, I gotta get a little bit of everything. Want the steak, want the mushrooms, and gotta have the gnocchi. Getting some of that ricotta
a little
on there
bit of
too.
the ricotta too.
Yeah. Okay. I'm telling you, once you've had the gnocchi, you just want to have it forever.
Oh yeah.
Melts in your mouth. It's just a different texture than your regular noodle with that potato base. And I didn't get enough steak right there.
Gnocchi is one of my favorite pastas to use. It's very versatile. Also works as a good potato option. You don't have to use it as a pasta. You can use it as a potato option too.
Absolutely. Well, folks, you got to get down here to the Cedar Room, lunch or dinner, or hey, make a couple trips this week and you can have both. Of course, you can always check out the drink specials here at the Cedar Room too. Rick, hey man, excellent as always. Folks, check it out here in person. If you haven't been to the Cedar Room, shame on you. Downtown North Platte, the Cedar Room, or online, thecedarroomne.com. I'm going back for another bite.